The episode begins with a flashback to the past, where we see Elfaria telling Will that despite what others may think of him, she will always be his greatest supporter. And as she tearfully bids him farewell on her way into the tower, the young man swears that he'll one day join her there. Back in the present, it's the weekend. We find Will engaged in his part-time job as a paperboy, and as the young man glances at the newspaper, we see an article that praises Elfaria's latest creation, as well as her request for Frostwalker ice cores. Upon his arrival back home, Will is welcomed by his roommate Rosti, and after declaring his intention to gather some ice cores, his roommate provides him with magical tools for the job. Much later, within the bustling dungeon, we see multiple students, including Cyan and his friends, hunting the Frostwalkers. And in an effort to find a less congested area, Will heads to the 4th floor. Upon his arrival, he finds a young girl about to be food for a bunch of monsters. The young man quickly intervenes, cutting down the fiends and saving the girl, who later introduces herself as Iris. As they both make their way through the 4th floor, Iris cheerfully tells Will about her love for Elfaria and how she first met the Ice Mage. Turns out that just like today, she was surrounded by monsters, only for her heroine to appear in the nick of time, effortlessly vanquishing all the fiends. As Will listens to Iris's admiration-filled tale, he realizes that there's a powerful monster hidden within a cave ahead. He retrieves the tools that Rosti made for him from his bag and prepares himself for the encounter. A massive monster known as a Frost Rex emerges from the cave, and with next to no time to spare, he grabs Iris, leaping away from the monster's devastating blow. With lethal attacks and an immunity to ice, the magicless young man devises a plan. He runs circles around the monster, using his device to entangle the fiend's body, and when the opportunity presents itself, he lights a fuse, unleashing a powerful blast that shatters the creature. And with that, he collects the large ice core from the shattered remnants. Later on, we watch as Iris makes her way through the corridors of the tower. We find out that her happy-go-lucky nature was a pretense. Her voice changes as she lets down her hair, pushing open the doors to the halls of the Magia Vander. Iris kneels before 4 of the 5 great wizards. We're introduced to Cariot Insidia Wiseman of Fire, Zeo Thorzeus Reinbolt of Lightning, Eleanor Jos Alf the Elf of Fairy Magic, and of course, Elfaria Albus Surfort of Ice. And once their business is concluded, all except Elfaria leave. Iris gives her report to her master, stating that Will is as impressive as she stated. And as the episode comes to a close, the Ice Mage declares that she'll forever wait for her childhood friend, as we see Rosti looking on at Will.